tutorial, we'll learn how to set up a Firebase project. So we'll head to the website console.firebase.google.com. Then we'll create a new project and we can name it anything. I'll just be naming my project beta just for this tutorial's sake. Alright, I decided to deactivate analytics so that I will not waste time while creating the project and setting up the environment. So our project is ready. Now we'll continue to our dashboard. You can see the dashboard now. Let's create an Android app for it. We'll give it a name that is unique. So we'll start from the reverse domain name com.projectbeta.android. Then give it any nickname. Call mine Android test. Then register the app. Now a configuration file will be created. We'll download the .json file. Then go to next. Here are just some documentation. Then we can continue to the console. Now that is set up, let's set up the authentication. So get started. Authentication is used to manage users' authentication, like the sign up processes and generating user ID and so on and so forth. We have so many authentication methods, including Google and Facebook and all. But for this tutorial sake, I will just set up email and password authentication and phone number. Now that this is set up, you can just create a test user account, because if you connect it to your backend, this will be created dynamically. But I just want to show you how it will look by creating one just for testing purpose. So you can see the sign-in methods, and you can also add Google if you wish. But there are some things that will be required, like a support email for the project. We'll head over to features and product and set up our Cloud Firestore. Cloud Firestore is for real-time updates, powerful queries, and automated scaling. You have to set up your location, because after you set it up, you can't change it again. And then you set the environment, if it's test mode or production mode. I'll be using production mode, but I'll later change the rules. Setting up a demo collection is quite easy. You just give the collection an ID. Like I'll be using users, and then I'll generate an auto ID, add a field, the type, and the value, and I'll subsequently be adding other fields for you to know how the collection is structured. So right now, to create it, let me add a few more fields here. I'll be heading over to the rules to allow read and write, which will just be for development purpose only. Because when in production, it's not advisable to leave your security rules to be this weak. So there are many ways you can play around with your rules, probably breaking it down to collection, authentication, and so on and so forth. You can write okay, allow read, then write if the user is authenticated and the authentication is not equal to null. There are so many other rules that can be applied. Firebase also provides a way for you to set up your hosting with them. Like, it's kind of free. You can deploy your web to your hosting company or to Firebase, and they also provide a free .web.app domain extension for you. So just set up the hosting and configure it. You can also add your custom domain if you want. Heading to the project settings, where some top level management operations can take place, like downloading a service account, cloud messaging setup, and so on. Users and permissions, where you can add an admin. If you're an admin, you'll be able to add other admins and editors and so on. This service admin is a very sensitive file that gives the project essential details, and we'll probably download it as a JSON file and attach it to your project. And there are many other features and products, but that'll be all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.